Yo, what is up guys? Cooking University here, and today guys, if you are looking for healthy recipes, including this chicken and broccoli Alfredo, then you are in the right place. So without further ado, let's get into the ingredients. They call for 16 ounces of packaged linguine, or whatever it's called, linguine. As you can see by the picture that I pull up, there's literally none. So I went and got some whole wheat spaghetti instead, because that's close enough, right? Broccoli florets. Broccoli florets. 2 tablespoons of some unsalted butter. 1 pound of boneless, skinless chicken breast. 1 can of condensed cream of mushroom soup. A half a cup of milk. About a half a cup of grated Parmesan cheese. And last but not least, a 1/4 of a teaspoon of ground pepper. So now without further ado, let's get into the video. Like I always say, first things first, get the chicken from the freezer and make sure it goes in the fridge 24 hours before you make this. Grab a pot and fill it up with water, but don't drown it now. Now what you do is you get the spaghetti or the linguine, break it apart, but don't do as amazing as me. Or you can do as amazing as me, but I wouldn't recommend it. Now place the cover on the pot and then turn the heat up to about medium-high heat for about 11 to 13 minutes. I did it for 12 minutes because you know that extra minute, you know what I'm saying? While the spaghetti or the linguine is boiling, cut the fat off the chicken and then cut the chicken into cubes and then place it in the skillet. Once those 12 minutes were up, I found out that the spaghetti was still cooking, as you could see. So I just placed it back and didn't bother. Now what I did is I just cut 2 tablespoons of butter and then placed it in the skillet with the cut chicken. Once the chicken and the butter are in the skillet, make sure to turn the skillet up to about 225 degrees and then start stirring them around. And once the spaghetti is about done boiling, make sure to turn the oven off. And as you can see, it was overflowing once again, like it always is. At least I didn't have it on high heat this time. And multitasking is always going to be your best friend in cooking. So right when the water was overflowing a little bit, I had to start stirring in the chicken and the butter some too. Once you feel like the spaghetti is soft enough, then make sure to drain it. And if you feel like your chicken is still not small enough while it's cooking, you are more than welcome to cut the chicken while it's cooking too, just to make sure there is absolutely no pink inside of the chicken, because that is very, very, very important. You do not want to eat raw chicken. It's never a bad thing to double check. I truly do not apologize for interrupting this video to give a humongous shout out to Ibotta, the place where if you buy certain groceries from a certain grocery store, you get cash back on the groceries that you bought. I have saved a ton of money off some of these ingredients of this recipe. All you gotta do is just use my referral code when you sign up, link in the description below. And once you submit your first receipt on Ibotta, you get an extra $10 back on groceries, but that is only if you use my referral code. And the best part about Ibotta is that it is completely free to sign up. And I would like to put a disclaimer on this video that I also make $10 on Ibotta too when you sign up using my referral code. If you feel like the temperature is just a little bit too high to cook the chicken in the butter, feel free to turn the temperature down to about 175 degrees, somewhere around there, because overcooked chicken is never pretty. Once all the steam is completely off of the drained spaghetti or linguine, you can put it back in the pot. Add the mushroom soup, the milk, the Parmesan cheese, and the black pepper seasoning, and then stir it all in just a little bit. Once you stirred it just a little bit, make sure you get the spaghetti or the linguine out and pour it and dump it into the skillet. Once all the spaghetti, linguine, whatever, is all in the skillet, make sure to mix it around some too. This is completely optional to do, but I just wanted to let it simmer for 10 minutes just to make sure it's completely warm and has been cooked for long enough at least. And when it is simmering, make sure to get the broccoli out and microwave it for 5 minutes. Once those 10 minutes are up with the Alfredo, make sure to turn off the skillet. Once the 5 minutes are over with the broccoli, make sure to get it out of the microwave, obviously. Open the bag and then dump it all in the skillet. Feel free to chop it up too, because those broccoli florets were really big. You know what I'm saying? And then mix it in some too. And while I'm stirring in the chicken Alfredo, if you're interested in discovering more about getting cash back on groceries, then be sure to check out Ibotta at the link in the description below. And then voila, you got your chicken and broccoli Alfredo recipe. Here's my plate. We feast. Whoa. Definitely recommend this with Parmesan cheese. It tastes way better with Parmesan cheese. This is good. 10 out of 10, would highly recommend. Oh, didn't see you guys there. Well guys, make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you guys do not miss any more videos helping you out cook the healthy, cheap, and easy way. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.